People often ask, why are so many terrorists Muslim? And my question to these people is, why are so many terrorists men? And if they say, oh, it's not the gender's fault, then my answer is exactly the same. It's not the religion's fault. But on a deeper level, there's a problem with the word terrorist itself. You see, Western governments, they terrorize people all the time, and yet they are rarely ever labeled as terrorists. And yet, if there are groups around the world that have been systemically oppressed for decades, if not centuries, and they resort to violent means in order to gain their rights and freedom, then they are labeled as terrorists. And then if you ask people why are they labeled terrorists, even though the violent things they might be doing is minuscule compared to what the Western governments have been doing, then people will often say, oh, it's because the people that are doing this, they are bad. And if you ask them, okay, why are they bad? They'll be like, oh, it's because they're terrorists. So it's a completely flawed circular reasoning. They're bad because they're terrorists, and they're terrorists because they are bad. So in reality, this term terrorist, it's a buzzword that is used to push colonial narratives.